The Spanish language is a living language, constantly changing, shaped by millions of speakers in different countries, cultures, and contexts. However, for more than 3 centuries, there has been an institution that observes, describes, regulates, and sometimes slows down these changes, the Royal Spanish Academy. But over time, that regulatory role has generated inevitable tensions. Should an institution mirror actual language use or guide it? Find out about 10 decisions by the Real Academia Española that have caused controversy, but have deeply influenced Hispanic culture. Although the Real Academia Española has been an active institution since 1713 during the 20th and 21st centuries, it has made decisions that have caused confusion, rejection, academic debates, and social controversies. We present them to you below. Number 1. The disappearance of Che and double L as letters. For generations, Che and double L were part of the alphabet. However, the process of elimination began in the Spanish language orthography of 1994 and was definitively consolidated in the 2010 publication. Since then, they are no longer letters but digraphs. The decision was technical, aligned with international criteria for alphabetical order, but it generated notable rejection in the educational field. Many teachers considered it a symbolic loss of orthographic identity. Number 2, only without an accent mark disappearance. For decades, it was established that the word solo carried an accent mark when it meant only to differentiate it from the adjective. Only that rule seemed clear and functional, but everything changed in December 2010 when it was established that the word solo should not have an accent mark. In no case, not even when there could be ambiguity. However, the problem was not the decision itself, but its communication. For years, academics and spokespersons offered ambiguous explanations. The critical point came in March 2023, when the Real Academia Española issued a clarifying note stating that the accent mark is not mandatory, but the author can use it if they perceive ambiguity, generating a sense of orthographic insecurity. Number 3, use of Iros. On July 23, 2017, a response from the Real Academia Española on social media sparked a linguistic storm in European Spanish. When asked whether Iros was correct as the imperative form of the verb Iros, the Academy replied that it was a very widespread usage in speech, although the traditional form was still Iros from a technical point of view. The Real Academia Española did not declare Iros as the preferred normative form, but by publicly acknowledging it as a common usage, many interpreted the message as legitimization. Number 4, controversial foreign words. On December 10, 2024, the Real Academia Española officially presented the 23.8 digital edition of the Dictionary of the Spanish Language, adding more than 4,000 updates, including new words, meanings, and amendments. But controversy soon followed, especially due to the acceptance of foreign words that many speakers consider unnecessary, such as freaky, spoiler, brunch, indie, tweet, or Spanglish. The Real Academia Española's defense was consistent with its historical approach. If a word is used widely and consistently, it should be recorded. Number 5, rejection of inclusive language. On January 16, 2020, the Real Academia Española published a document in which the institution was explicit and forceful. Forms like L and the systematic use of E as a neutral gender are not part of the grammatical system of Spanish, nor do they reflect its historical evolution. Criticism came from social movements, universities, and public organizations, which accused the Real Academia Española of ignoring profound social changes. The Academy, for its part, defended the separation between grammar and political advocacy. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you know when there's a new video. Number 6, gender splitting. Between 2012 and 2018, the Real Academia Española published several technical reports rejecting the use of systematic gender splitting. For example, todos y todas, ciudadanos y ciudadanas, literally describing it as unnecessary and uneconomical from a linguistic point of view. This stance clashed with institutional language guides promoted by the Ministries of Equality and some universities, highlighting a gap between academic norms and public policies. Number 7, resistance to feminizing the names of professions. For much of the 20th century, the Real Academia Española was reluctant to accept feminine forms such as jueza, presidenta, arquitecta, or ingeniera. Though they seem normal today, for decades they were seen as unnecessary, not very euphonious, and not well established. In the 1990s, the Real Academia Española showed strong resistance to change. But between 2001 and 2014, acceptance was progressive in the Spanish language dictionary. Nowadays, they enjoy full acceptance. The controversy arose because numerous feminist linguistic studies denounced that the Real Academia Española made women invisible in professional language, and the late acceptance was seen as a reaction forced by social usage, not as an academic initiative. Number 8, accusations of centralism. Though the Real Academia Española collaborates with the Association of Academies of the Spanish Language, recurring criticism has arisen from institutions such as the National Autonomous University of Mexico, University of Mexico, the University of Buenos Aires, the Colegio de Mexico, and the Association of Linguistics and Philology of Latin America, where linguists like Luis Fernando Lara have pointed out that despite the pan-Hispanic discourse, the standard still has a symbolic center in it, especially in lexical and orthographic matters, and where on many occasions there is clear disadvantage toward American Spanish. Number 9, tensions with the Cervantes Institute. The tensions between the Real Academia Española and the Cervantes Institute became visible between 2019 and 2023, especially regarding the approach to inclusive language. Tensions between the Cervantes Institute, inclusive language. While the Real Academia Española defended its normative authority reflected in its decisions, the Cervantes Institute opted for a much more flexible cultural vision. The exchange statements between Santiago Muñoz Machado and Luis Garcia Montero made it clear that it wasn't just about nuances, but about different models of language management. They left number 10, sexist, racist, or discriminatory definitions, number 10. In 2017, a citizen campaign with more than 200,000 signatures requested the removal of the expression weaker sex, historically defined as all women. The Real Academia Española decided not to remove it, but to mark it as derogatory or discriminatory. On the other hand, Jewish associations denounced the historical existence of definitions that linked Jew with greed. The Real Academia Española argued that these were documented historical usages, not current definitions, which sparked a debate about whether recording the past justifies perpetuating stereotypes. What is your opinion about the role of the Real Academia Española in controlling the language? Do you agree or disagree with its functions? Share your opinion in the comment box. And that's all for today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to this channel. I invite you to also activate the bell so you'll be notified when there's a new video. See you soon.